But the example doesn't get any easier than this, okay? We live in a world where we don't count for the invisible bubbles of division. Every letter would have an invisible bubble, but let's just take it a step easier. The word is circled with a bubble, okay? Everything's bubbles though. Now, in this word, it's got 6 characters, but if you were to account for the bubble that circles the whole thing, I think it would go in the middle. Now, if you think of an O in the middle, it becomes a 7. It's a 6, 7. It's a 67. Read backwards, 76. Now, your reality is upside down, backwards, and fifth. So, like, look, you have an O-T-T-O. And then you have an A-V-V-A. Split it differently. And they have a 4-3 split, but everything is upside down. Okay, and then you gotta read it backwards, but if you go flip it, you can read it left to right again. And when you read it left to right, I guess, I don't know, camera's flipped. It makes sense. It's like further talking to myself. It's all good. See? Now that would be, yeah. There you go. Visual light. Okay, it's just an example. I live in an example town. Okay, so like, yeah, if that was upside down, you'd be reading Ottawa. You gotta put an O here. And you have your 3 from your ultraviolet, and then your 4, okay, for your infrared. And the end's a 0, it's a circle. It's actually a 1, because it becomes flat. And the O becomes your circular Earth map on a 2-dimensional plane. Your quote-unquote flat Earth map, okay? But this is just the top of the reservoir that's 6/7 filled. You know, 6 letters, but there's 7 if you count for the invisible plus 1. So if this was a spherical reservoir and you were to fill it 6/7 full, you know, 6 of the 7 depths of the Mandelbrot set, that would be the map of the Earth. And every time the consciousness of the Earth evolves, I think the bubble will merge with 3 more plus, okay? 2 bubbles when they hit will pop, 3 bubbles when they hit will merge, and they'll create a Y for the bubbles guy. No, whatever. And then you gotta think in and out of the plane, and then you start thinking like that, you start thinking tetrahedrons, okay? And here's another thing, okay? Let's look at the AWA, okay? So let's just look at it as AVVA, okay? There's 4 things. Okay, what's 2 plus 2? 2 plus 2 equals tetrahedron of God. Here's why. 2 plus 2 is obviously 4. The 2 is circled, the 2 is circled, and the 4 is circled, because you have to count for the 3 other plus 1s. So that becomes 7. But really what it is a bubble. Split into a Y, where the center is 7, and this is a 4, this is a 4, and this is a 4. It's cellular division. 2 plus 2 equals tetrahedron of God. Ottawa is an example of the visual light spectrum. Cat and dog. Okay, let's look at cat and dog now. So, cat and dog is the derivation of the acronym capital D, capital N, capital A. Now this is why. The D from dog, we're going to use that as lowercase d. Okay? And then the CA, read it backwards, this is 13. Count for the invisible bubble, that's 14. That's your N, lowercase. Now all we're left with is a circle, a G and a T. Well, the circle, the O, is going to be the circle that circles the whole new creation. And the T is the 20th letter, and the G is the 7th letter. That's the 27th letter, that's capital A. Now, if you read it backwards, you start with the capital A, all the other letters are capitalized. If you read it backwards, it's going to be A-N-D, all capitalized. And we read everything upside down, backwards and flipped and whatnot. Okay, so your DNA is derived from cat and dog. Okay. 2 plus 2 is equal to the tetrahedron of God. And everything is a bubble. And cellular. 0, guy.